If you're looking for the best FM transmitter, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on the features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Nulaxy NX12. The Nulaxy NX12 is a compact FM transmitter that has about the same profile as a standard USB car charger. The unit transmits loud, clean sound with strong bass that is amplified with an optional bass booster feature. Despite the compact size, the unit sports 3 ports, a quick charge 3.0, Type-C PD18W, and a standard USB port for thumb drives or direct connection of a phone or MP3 player, a volume knob, as well as a channel button and display. Additionally, answering incoming calls is as easy as pressing the volume knob and speaking into the unit's built-in microphone. While we appreciate the compact size of the NX12, we did experience some frustration with the positioning of both the QC and USB-C ports. When the unit is plugged in, these ports are almost flush with the car socket, making accessing them a little challenging without unplugging the unit. Additionally, when the unit is charging a device such as a phone, it produces a slightly fuzzy sound quality. That said, this transmitter has some of the best sound quality in the class, and in comparison to the other models, the fuzziness is quite mild. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Nulaxy KM18. The Nulaxy KM18's defining feature is its large LCD screen that keeps the user appraised of the volume level, the radio frequency being transmitted, the name of the connected device, and even the voltage of the port that it's plugged into. This last feature is an indicator of the car's battery health. The screen is mounted on a flexible neck that makes positioning it a cinch. Additionally, the unit has a volume knob as well as track navigation and radio channel plus/buttons. Rounding out the suite of features is an AUX port, which allows a direct connection to the headphone port of your device, a 5V/2.1 USB port, and a micro SD input for reading MP3 files directly. While the KM18 is packed with features, they come at the cost of size. That is not to say that this transmitter is overly big, but it's not what we'd call low profile either. Moreover, the large display screen is a bit heavy for its spindly neck and can result in the unit moving away from the user as she pushes, for example, the phone call receive button. However, the length of the neck may be a boon for those with electric sockets deeply set in the car's console. If the size of this unit suits your needs, then you'll be happy to know that it delivers a very loud, high-fidelity sound. The number 3 position is held by Nulaxy NX10. The Nulaxy NX10 is a screaming deal by our estimation. The unit is compact, has an easy-to-use phone answering /volume button/knob, a built-in microphone, as well as 2 USB ports, one of which is of the quick charge variety. As if that wasn't enough, the unit boasts tons of flair with its customizable 7-color LED light spread, including backlit ports. Fleshing out the package is very loud volume and heavy bass transmission that maintains clarity of sound. Unfortunately, this unit is not without its shortcomings. First of all, some people might not like the light show, and while one can change the color, you can't turn the lights completely off. Another issue is that the radio frequency adjustment is a bit convoluted, requiring a 2-step process. Finally, there isn't an AUX port. However, we think the micro SD card port more than mitigates this lack, making this the go-to budget transmitter. Next at number 4, we have Tecboss TB27. The Tecboss TB27 is a 2-piece unit that connects the power plug to the user interface/transmitter with a cable. This design has the benefit of bringing the built-in microphone closer to the speaker's mouth, as well as allowing flexibility in the location of the interface screen. The microphone's sound transmission is not only improved by proximity to the speaker, but also by noise suppression software that further cleans up the quality of the sound. The transmitter has 2 USB ports, 1 quick charge, as well as a micro SD card and AUX input. Finally, answering calls is as easy as pushing the large button on the left side of the display. Despite our affinity for an easy way to answer calls and the improved clarity provided by the built-in microphone, we do not like the cable that necessarily drapes across the console. In our opinion, cords are unsightly and create a cluttered look. Additionally, we do not like the frequency/channel adjustment process, which requires the user to hold down the track navigation buttons on the top of the display to toggle their function. Despite these issues, This is the best voice service unit of the bunch, and the sound quality is quite good to boot. The number 5 position is held by VicTsing V5.0. The VicTsing V5.0 is among the most compact transmitters that we have tested. What's more, this model maintains many of the key features found on its larger counterparts. These features include dual USB ports, one of which is quick charge, a built-in microphone, as well as phone receive/disconnect, and track navigation buttons. Additionally, the VicTsing displays its transmitting frequency. On the other hand, the VicTsing's designers placed the phone receive/disconnect and track navigation buttons on the underside of the unit. While these buttons are raised and pretty easy to identify by touch, they are not in a preferable position even if inserted in a vertical socket. Additionally, the transmitter produces a subpar sound quality with weak bass and a slight fuzzy quality that increases as the volume goes up. That said, we think that these shortcomings are outweighed by the minuscule size of this model. The number 6 position is dominated by ZEEPORTE Bluetooth FM transmitter. The ZEEPORTE Bluetooth FM transmitter is a machine with some distinct flair provided by no less than 10 LED backlighting color options. The unit makes fielding calls as easy as pushing the centrally placed volume knob. Additionally, this is one of the few units that offer clear voice capture (CVC) technology, which digitally scrubs the background noises inherent to talking on the phone while driving. Moreover, this unit distinguishes itself with 5 equalization EQ presets for normal, classic, popular, rock, and jazz music types. The ZEEPORTE isn't short on ports either, with 3 USB ports, USB-C, QC 3.0, 2.1 as well as a micro SD port. Our main gripe about this unit is that, in order to accommodate all the aforementioned features plus a decent-sized volume knob, track navigation buttons, and frequency display, the unit is necessarily big. Additionally, changing the frequency isn't as easy as we would prefer. As it is, one must hold down the phone call receive button until the display starts to blink before a change can be made. Changes in the EQ are similarly convoluted. Annoying programming hurdles aside, we found the ZEEPORTE to transmit clear sound with strong bass, while the built-in microphone facilitated crisp conversations despite road noise. Moving on to the next at number 7 with VicTsing Bluetooth FM transmitter with auto-scan. The VicTsing Bluetooth FM transmitter with auto-scan offers users a stunningly large and bright LCD screen that billboards a truly broad array of information to the user. This info ranges from connection type, device name, volume level, program title, EQ levels, and even the car's voltage output to the socket in which the device is plugged. Unlike other models with the screen mounted to a flexible neck, this unit's neck is quite stiff, making it resistant to movement when the user pushes buttons on the interface. Indeed, this unit has much to praise, but it is not without its shortcomings. For one, the 2 USB charging ports are quite tight, requiring the use of both hands to unplug the male end without pulling the transmitter from the socket. Additionally, the sound quality is poor, with weak bass and a fuzzy quality that increases as the volume goes up or when a device is being charged through the unit. That said, this unit remains a good choice for those whose vehicle has a deep-set electrical socket. The number 8 position is held by Sumind wireless radio adapter. The Sumind wireless radio adapter is a decent quality transmitter with a large LCD screen providing the user with a host of data. Specifically, the screen displays the name of the device connected, the volume level, the radio frequency that the unit is transmitting, whether a Bluetooth connection has been established, and the name of the program being played. The user interface conveniently includes frequency/channel buttons, a feature we really appreciate, track navigation buttons, a volume dial, and phone call receive/disconnect button. The unit also has a built-in microphone for hands-free calling. While the Sumind looks much like its higher-end counterparts, it shows its true colors or sounds as it were in its transmission quality. To be fair, the sound is clear, but it is not very loud. Similarly, bass is present but not very strong. Further muddying the sound is a slight fuzziness that increases as the volume is turned up. As a final consideration, the unit is very big, which could be a good thing if your vehicle's electrical socket is deeply set in the console, but in most cases will be an encumbrance. Accordingly, it is our opinion that, for the money, one can do quite a bit better than this device. Next at number 9, we have AINOPE FM Transmitter. The AINOPE FM Transmitter is a ho-hum device with marginal test results. It is true that the unit boasts 3 USB ports, Quick Charge 3.0, PD 3.0, and Type-C, clear voice capture, CVC microphone, and adjustable backlighting. However, These attributes pale when the unit's sound transmission is compared to the leaders in the class. What is it exactly that turned us off to the AINOPE sound quality? Like all low-quality transmitters, this unit is fuzzy, bordering on crunchy. Additionally, background static is issued when charging a device through the transmitter. Another concern is the broad user interface capping the socket plug, which may not fit all vehicles. All in all, it is our opinion that you can get a much better performing device for around the same amount of money. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Anker Roav SmartCharge F0. Unfortunately, the Anker Roav SmartCharge F0 doesn't really live up to its name since it lacks a basic quick charge USB port. But at least the unit has 2 USB ports, so you don't have to fight with the Copilot to charge your device. As an added bonus, the unit has an echo-canceling microphone to aid in hands-free gabbing on the phone. Usually this is the paragraph where we would list the features that are lacking and the areas where this model fails to meet the standards. However, the Anker Roav lacks so many features and transmits audio so poorly that it's better to simply point out that for the same dollar amount you can get a model that works properly. That is to say, a model that delivers loud, high-fidelity sound with a whole lot more features to make your time in the car more enjoyable. That's all for today. We upload product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.